when I pulled these cards, this was how they came out. So we've got some sort of masculine who is denying himself some sort of emotional pleasures, or denying to see something that is basically being like held and dangled right in front of him. Definitely because of some sort of attachment to material wealth. So let's see what this is all about. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Sydney, creator of The Cosmic Mirror. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, feel free to email info@thecosmicmirror.co. You can also find me on Facebook, which is The Cosmic Mirror, and my TikTok and Instagram are The Cosmic Mirror LLC, but I will shut up now. Okay, so we're this masculine, okay, I'm speaking to two different masculines, which kind of unexpected. But this masculine had like all the gold in the world in front of him and held on to it too tightly and basically started to abandon his faith and ignore the divine in favor of the material possessions that he was gifted from the divine. And he was meant to do something prosperous and joyous with this material wealth and abundance that he was given, and instead he just lost all sight of his faith. But we've got this masculine in the picture, okay, who is spiritually in tune, passionate, and not afraid to take action, and also not afraid to give equally. This masculine could be a father. This masculine could also be someone who knows exactly what it means to work hard for what you have, work hard for your money, and also understands that in order to make and retain wealth, you have to make investments as well. And then it's funny the way that these messages are coming through. Okay, so our two characters, we have got this King of Pentacles and this King of Wands. So these correlate with this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles cannot make a decision to save his life, literally. Which is quite ironic because the King of Pentacles is typically the grounded, stable energy, but in the context of this reading, the only thing that this pentacle represents is greed. This King of Pentacles is not strong enough to trudge and create a clear path forward, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this could also be someone who plays a lot of mind games with the people in their life. They cause like chaos and manipulation and destruction in some regards for other people because they don't feel like they're strong enough to sway people just like on their own, so they have to lie in order to get what they want. We're gonna go to a part two. I'm speaking to two very distinct masculine energies. One is very greedy, very much so settled in the realm of earth pleasures, and is not willing to give those things up for anything, even if it's at the expense of their soul. And this masculine is basically the exact opposite. This masculine trusts in his faith. He's passionate. He takes bold, affirmative action, and he's not afraid to get his hands dirty for what it is that he wants. So we had the Ten of Swords fly on the floor earlier. There is a situation, potentially pertaining to both of these masculines. These masculines know each other in some way or another. There is a situation pertaining to the two of them that is about to come to a very painful, abrupt halt. So let's get some insight into what this situation that's ending is. Okay. So we had the World in reverse, the Hanged Man, and the Devil. So is the plot okay? Bear with me, okay? Is the plot twist not that these, masculine energies are separate, but they're the same? I'm speaking to the same person who this Seven of Cups, which I can't even find anymore. This Seven of Cups is a master of disguise. Master of manipulation is still very much so coming through. But there is something, this masculine, okay, they have a spiritual side. But this spiritual side that they have is something that they try to ignore. Literally, it's something that they try to ignore. And it's like every time, it's literally soul versus ego. Every time their soul tries to come into the picture, it's like they shut it out. But there is about to be a huge life-altering event that forces this masculine to acknowledge his soul. And it's like the intuition, the initiation, it can't be ignored anymore. Okay, there's something that's coming to light. There's something that's coming to light. Perhaps some sort of passing, some sort of reflection, but forced reflection after a time of immense hardship and heartbreak. I just want to get some insight into what this heartbreak is. Oh. Okay. So this masculine is in the public eye. And there was something emotionally, this masculine had to cut off all of his emotions, which basically caused his very being